on the Dak Prescott contract situation. Irvin said on our show that the biggest reason Dak and the Cowboys haven't gotten a deal done is because of Dak's agent. So, Shannon, do you think there is any truth to this being the reason why he does not have a contract?
No. Man, I wanted to steal on Mike when he said this.
We could tell.
Why the hell do you think you hire an agent, Skip? So what? The first deal that they bring you take it? I hired him to do a job. Now, his job is to get me the money. Now, at the end of the day, it's my decision. With anything, financial guy, agent, whatever. Jenny, you have an agent. Skip, you have one. I have one. They come back to me with an offer. I can say, okay, good. I'll take it. Or I can say, nah, try to get me more. That's what Todd Friend's job is. Dak asked him, okay, what do you think, Todd? Well, Dak, I'll be honest with you. Because I hope Jerry knows. Todd Friend has Carson Wentz contract. He has Jared Goff contract, Aaron Rodgers, all the guys that just recently signed. Todd Friend has that very contract, and he's looking at them.
Sure.
Okay, he lines them up on the table. Dak, this is what this guy got. This is what that guy. Here's all the language. This is what they're offering you. Dak said, if you don't get that mess out of my face, if you don't get that mess out of my face, Skip Bayless. Now think about this, what Michael Irvin asked this man to do. They said, well, he ought to give him a hometown discount. He gave you that when you selected him in the 4th round, and he had to play on that bull jive contract. That was the discount you got. Now I made it home. Pay up. Show me the money. Money, and Skip Bayless. And I'm not cutting a billionaire discount. There's a reason why the Four Seasons, there's a reason why Tiffany's don't give discounts. Because if you give somebody a discount one time, what do they always expect? A discount.
Oh.
Remember, Skip, Tom Brady. You remember Tom Brady? He gave you all them discounts all them years. Now he goes back to him, come back and says, I wish I might give you full price. You've been discounting me all these years. I want another discount, or you got to go. Skip, what is wrong with Mike? You actually think that this man, after playing for 4 years, on a basically, it was a minimum contract. He made $2 million, Rookie of the Year, 2 division titles, won a playoff game, and now you want this man to take a discount? Oh, there's this thing called a salary cap. You say Jerry's a business man. Well, tell Jerry to figure it out. It's not my job. See, my talent isn't based on the salary cap. My pay should be based on what I've done, on my talent. So I'm expecting max dollars. And Dak is absolutely right. Todd Francis is doing, and I told you this. I've been telling you, heard it from a little bit. I don't know where I heard this from, but they've been telling me, Shannon, the reason why the contract ain't getting done, he ain't giving no discount. I said, huh? No, man. I said, what?
That sounds like that might have come.
He said, well, no, but
Might have come from a horse's mouth,
It ain't come
right?
from nowhere. Horses don't talk.
No,
but
no,
I'm
no.
just saying, if they could talk, you say, I ain't giving no discount. I said, what? I said, you know, they're going to use this against you. They're going to say, well, Dak is selfish and he's not a team player. And, you know, when you play for the Cowboys, you're going to have opportunities when you retire. They said, oh, that's fine and good. Guess what? I'm going to get a max contract to begin with. Skip, let me get this one. Let me get this one max contract, this one deal, probably 5 years, about $150, about $155, with $100 million guaranteed right out the rip. Soon as I walk in the office and sit down with my bow tie, you know, Gents playbook, they do Dak just like they do this right here. Dak come in that office, I want Jerry to just go in and slide that $100 million check. Then I'm going to get up and walk up out of there. Y'all do the rest of that stuff.
So I'm having a little problem translating the mixed message I keep getting from you because you have little to no respect for Dak Prescott. You say he's overrated. You give him constant Fs for his performances.
He earned them.
Yet you want him to be the highest paid quarterback in pro football because you want him to wreck my salary structure, my cap,
Skip,
right?
Skip, you know how this works. He's free. He's the quarterback, the most valuable position, and you want him to give you a discount as a 4th-round draft pick when he played
Right.
on a minimum salary.
Here's how I read what Michael Irvin said on our show 2 days ago. Michael Irvin is plugged in with the Dallas
Yes.
Cowboys. Michael Irvin is close with Jerry Jones and close with Stephen Jones. So speaking of horses' mouths, I think he's hearing the correct message from that side of the table that they're not even in the same ballpark.
No.
And it is the classic blame game when it comes to contract impasse to blame the agent.
Yeah.
You know, condemn the agent. It's his fault. Sometimes it is his fault. Every once in a while, there becomes an impasse that goes on for what seems like a year. And at some point, you step back and you say, because I don't know the numbers, nor do you know the exact number. If we heard the exact number they keep holding out for, or sort of holding on to, they're not holding out yet, but it might be so out of touch with reality that even you would sit back and say, well, that's just absurd. You can't do that.
Well, Skip, look, we just saw Matt Ryan sign for $96 million where he got $100 million. They cut him a check for $94 million. You saw what Kirk Cousins got. He got $84 fully guaranteed.
And I told you that was the most overpaid quarterback in the history of pro football.
But guess what? It looks like a bargain now at $28 million, doesn't it? You see? What looked like was overpaid at the time.
I don't know if it looks like a bargain. Not now.
Skip, the going rate is $33.5 million.
Guaranteed.
Yes.
You're still on the hook for it.
For another year. Another year. So imagine how many years you're going to be on the hook for Dak at about $36.5 million. You see, when you should have gone to him, Skip, if you go to Dak Prescott and you say, here, Dak, you got another year left on your deal. We want to add 5 to it. We'll give you $108 million. That's $110 million for 5 years. We're going to give you $85 million. We'll give you 85. Let's say you give you $88 million guaranteed, which is $4 million more than Kirk Cousins. You think 2 years ago or a year ago he doesn't take that? You let the man get to the end and now you think I'm going to give you a discount.
Okay, here's what you're missing. What is Jerry Jones' MO in lots of negotiations over the year? He's player friendly. Okay. He is prone to overpaying like crazy.
Okay, well,
what happened to those 3 Pro Bowl offensive linemen? Right on schedule that just boom, boom, boom.
Right.
You can argue they got overpaid. They got huge deals. What happened going into last year? We're about to have Jalen Smith on. He got paid, man.
Yes.
DeMarcus Lawrence got paid completely out of bounds of reality to me with $100 million. But he got paid because Jerry loves him. And then what finally happened was Zeke and Cabo. He got paid.
Right.
By far the highest paid running back in pro football. What was Jerry angling to do even last offseason? What was his #1 priority? To pay Dak Prescott a really great number. But you can't pay him a Patrick Mahomes over-the-top number that's beyond Mahomes.
We don't know what Mahomes is going to get. But what we do know is that Jerry and Stephen Jones started this at the Combine. And they started talking about discount. And I told you what they were trying to do. And see, here's the difference is between Michael Irvin and Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott doesn't have that type of relationship with Jerry that Michael Irvin has. And you know...
I think he has a good... I think Jerry loves him. Jerry believes in him. Jerry wants to invest in him.
You and I both know. You were in Dallas. So you know what Jerry has done for Michael. They have a very unique relationship. Dak does not have that type of relationship with Jerry Jones. You know that, I know that. Dak Prescott is not taking Jerry's call because you know Dak Jerry wants to get all buddy, friendly. Dak's like, talk to Todd. Todd talks to me. I already know how this thing gonna play out. Dak's gonna get his money. He's not giving you no discount. And I told you that in the beginning. That's what was holding this up.
What have I always told you about Dak Prescott? He is Brady-esque.
Yeah.
He is the leader and face of the franchise. He wants to win Super Bowls, plural.
Yes.
So he knows he can't wreck the cap and restrict and limit his chances to add pieces around him.
You had all that. When you had Dak on a rookie contract, you had him on a rookie contract. That's when you go for it because that balloon payment, we all know how the housing market went. You had something with your Skip, you can get some interest, no interest, interest only. But you had a balloon payment coming in about 4 to 5 years that you're gonna have to pay, you're gonna have to come due. Either you're gonna have to move out the house or you're gonna have to make that payment. Okay, that balloon payment came on Dak Prescott. You got a choice, Skip Bayless. Let him go or you're gonna have to pay.
Okay, but you're not gonna buy the Taj Mahal when it comes time to buy the balloon, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You've been living in the Taj Mahal, so pay or move out.
Living in what Taj Mahal?
Yeah. Dak got your 2 divisions. He got your rookie of the year. He won your playoff game. He says either pay up or let me go.
Now somebody's making Dak's case. It's so weird to hear this. Now you're coming over to my side.
Pay Dak, 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 pay Dak.
Don't you see what he's doing? He wants Jerry to pay him too much and wreck the whole salary cap. He wants Dallas to fall because Dak is overpaid. That's what he wants.
Oh, so you tried to say Dak overpaid? So you saying Dak overrated?
No, you said he's overrated.
Okay, because how can you overpay a quarterback that's a franchise, that's the face of your team? How can you overpay him?
Well, you pay him market value.
Okay, thank you. Hey, market, not discount. When I go to a restaurant and I see market price, I can't go there and say, can y'all cut your boy a discount on this right here? Look at that market price.
Okay, but you have some idea what market price is, and they say, that entree is going to cost you $75. And you say, that's absurd. I'm not going to eat that.
Okay, but they said, we'll order something that costs $35.
Okay.
Okay, get you a quarterback that's less than Dak Prescott. You got Cooper Rush on the team, right? Don't you got him?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think, I don't remember.
Okay, he'll only cost you $1 million. So you can, that's your choices.
Yeah, this will get done, and you will live to regret.
Oh, I hope it get done. Dak, get your money. $38 million, 115 fully guaranteed.
As much as I'm enjoying this one, we have to go back and talk about the Chiefs because we have a Chiefs